My wife's favorite flower would be, I think, rose. That time, I think we are not, our background was not so rich, so can't afford to buy flower. And I have orchid, and when I present orchid to her, she said, well, you can't just take your flower from the farm.
Engkaulah bunga di taman hati, pemusnah lelah, penghibur sepi. Keindahanmu pancarkan motivasi untuk jalani hidup sepanjang hari. Indahnya puisi ini membawa kita terbang jauh ke tanah tinggi Cameron Highlands dengan dilatari suburnya tanaman dan kembangnya bunga-bunga mewarnai lantai bumi. Inilah cerita Wong Seng Yi dan Tree Grow Orchid Sendirian Berhad.
Okay, my name is Wong Seng Yi. I'm 41 years old. I growing up in Cameron Highland from a farming community. I started young. My father was a vegetable grower, and my father ventured into the flower business when I was very young. By that time, he used up all his savings because he didn't know for the orchid. It took a longer time for the orchid to have a harvest. So it took 5 years for the orchid to harvest. As you can see here, this is one of the variety called Dancing Lady. Dancing Lady is a lady with dresses. It's like a dancing. If you can have a close-up look at it. So that time we only aim for the local market, and we sell some to the Singapore. But that time very tough because we don't have a marketing strategy to go bigger. So one in the blue moon, we have some requests to export to Japan. Then we start venturing to export to Japan, but that time we are facing a lot of difficulty, whereby we don't know how to pack our product, we don't know how to present our product. So although our product from Malaysia, especially for orchid in this temperate region, the flower, the shelf life especially, is last longer. The color is very vivid, vibrant. So they love our flower. Just that we couldn't export to them in a bigger volume. And then we start to grow more orchid. And that time, way back in 20 years ago, actually we got help from that time is Bank Pertanian Malaysia. So my dad ventured and get some small loan from them, and then it took my dad about 5 to 10 years to pay back for that loan. And then after that, our business grow, start from there. So after that, after we venture into the orchid business, and then we have a chance to export another product, chrysanthemum. Whereby chrysanthemum in Cameron Highland is a perfect condition because of the day temperature and night temperature differences is so huge. So we have a lot of great chrysanthemum with good quality to export to Japan and to Australia, to Thailand and to Singapore. And one fact that not a lot of people know, actually Malaysia is the main exporter. We rank #1 in Asia to export chrysanthemum, and we rank 7 globally just to export for chrysanthemum. So that is our biggest pie share for export cut flower industry in Malaysia.
Encik Wong pasti memasang pelbagai cita-cita semasa membesar. Tapi bagaimana Encik Wong boleh terlibat menceburi bidang perniagaan bunga?
When I grew up, I always thought that I can be a film director in a filming industry. And then so I like a lot of photography. I shoot photograph. But then when by training, my dad sent me to a science school, and then I chose because of the background relation, I chose in the agricultural science. But then one thing I learned it, before you can excel, you need to know a basic fundamental how to do things. So in order for you to venture in agriculture, you need to have at least one thing. You need to have passion, you need to have patience, and then you need to have a sense of alert. You need to be alert. What are the surrounding and what what thing will, for the agriculture product, what will hit the market the most. If you have that kind of sense, then you are a good entrepreneur to go. We are talking about modern agro entrepreneur nowadays. So in order to qualify for this agro entrepreneur, they need to have the science part, they need to have the marketing part, and last but not least, they need to have the adventurous part into it. All together, we group it, then we become it a technology. Then we need to make use of the Internet of Things, IoT, because IoT will help you to provide you a background information. So farmers, they are not doing applying touching an elephant, that kind of setup. They know what is going on in second instantly in their farm. And once they have that data, they need to be analyzed, and then they need to utilize that information to do their daily farm management. That is very important to help them to shape for a better product.
Mari kita dengar pendapat pengusaha bunga tentang potensi dan kebolehpasaran industri bunga di Malaysia.
My name is Nemo. I'm one of the fresh flowers wholesaler in Kuala Lumpur, and we have been running for more than 50 years. And our main source is from Cameron Highland. It's very important to have local flowers from Cameron because we have about 1 ton of flowers arriving every 5 days. Yeah.
Dalam banyak-banyak bunga yang Encik Wong usahakan di kebun ini, bunga manakah yang paling laris dijual?
Okay, of course, chrysanthemum is with the most higher demand. Most of the chrysanthemum are using for religion, for praying purposes, especially the first day of the lunar calendar and the 15 days of the lunar calendar. Both Chinese and Indian, they are using it. And I saw a lot of occasion, even for a Malay wedding, they start to use a lot of chrysanthemum for the Malay wedding. So I see there's a potential for the flower industry, especially for the local demand. When we are in an agricultural world, the agro products are very important and very fragile if you cannot sell your product. So I would always share my idea to people is that you have to look at the reverse engineering. You need to look at the demand side, and then you can do that on the supply. So when you're looking at all this, you know how you should grow your product, when you should sell your product to others. Then you start planning your product from the production to the market product to the finished product. So from the production product, we have our own nursery where our planting material should be free from disease, virus, clean. We always start from the clean material. And then after that, we need to have a good management system. I would say we should have a good agriculture practices throughout our management. And then we should have a post-harvesting technology where you need to do a lot of sorting, breeding and all those, and to handle your final product before you can ship out. And the logistic will take an important in the picture. So the whole thing, you will start from a clean material, a production, and then you have a post-harvest, you have a marketing channel, and then how you deliver your product to the consumer hands.
Seperti perniagaan lain yang terjejas akibat penularan pandemik COVID-19, pastinya Encik Wong turut merasai kesan yang sama. Bagaimana Encik Wong mendepani cabaran ini?
Dalam COVID-19 pandemik ini, industri bunga ni telah menghadapi satu cabaran yang sangat hebat. Di mana kita ada demand di luar negara, tetapi kita tak dapat nak hantar. Cabaran itu mainly daripada pengangkutan. pengangkutan tu sama ada dalam negara dan luar negara. Dan faktor-faktor luar negara adalah tempahan tempat pesawat. Macam mana kita mengatasi? Kita cuba tata tempahan pesawat. Jadi sebab flight frequency sudah cancel. Jadi kita tempah kapal laut. Dan kapal laut juga kita menghadapi cabaran yang sangat besar. Sebab industri ni kita tak pernah hantar melalui laut. Dan laut tu dia akan ambil masa lebih daripada 3 minggu akan sampai tempat destinasi. Dan bunga ni perlu dimasuk dalam satu condition bahawa 1 hingga 2 degree Celsius dalam peti sejuk. Dan peti sejuk ni kita pun tak berapa pasti sama ada produk kita boleh tahan kesejukan yang ni. Jadi kita tak pun try lah. Kita terima cabaran tu, kita try dan kita hantar. For the first trial, kita successful. Tetapi bagi trial yang kedua, sebab ada delay dekat port sana, lebih kurang ambil masa 4 minggu baru sampai destinasi tu, bunga kita semua rosak semua, 100%.
Boleh Encik Wong kongsikan berkaitan hubungan korporat yang baik antara syarikat dengan Agrobank?
Dalam pandemik COVID-19 ini, syarikat saya sangat bertua dapat pertolongan daripada Agrobank Malaysia. Salah facilities adalah 2 facility daripada itu adalah term financing, primary agriculture dan SRF fund, special relief fund daripada kerajaan Malaysia. Yang dua-dua ni saya dapat pada 1 tahun yang lepas. Yang ini sangat penting dan dapat membantu syarikat saya, terutamanya pada mula-mulanya kami mengalami kesyortitan financing. Jadi duit yang ni lah dapat kita bayar gaji kepada pekerja-pekerja dan juga kita boleh grow sedikit dalam kita punya cash flow.
Cerita tentang bunga-bungaan indah di kebun ini memang sangat menarik. Namun sebelum kita berpisah, mungkin Encik Wong boleh berikan sedikit nasihat kepada belia yang meminati perniagaan bunga.
Kita kena tuluskan dalam situasi yang penuh cabaran ini. Satu patah berkata daripada China ni, saya perlu kongsikanlah kepada audiens dan agropreneur muda ni supaya kita dapat belajar. Belajar merupakan satu perjalanan yang panjang dan pun ada pendek. Tapi yang ni 8 perkataan saya perlu kongsikan. Ke wu zi zi, zi qiang bu xi. Bermakna you perlu belajar daripada small little thing. Benda-benda yang kecil-kecil ni saya kategori sains. Itu fundamental. Jangan abaikan fundamental yang tu. Setelah you belajar daripada sana, you baru boleh apply kepada business you dan you boleh excel daripada sana. Yang itu message daripada saya dan saya menyeru agropreneur yang ni perlu berdikari dan perlu to get inspiration dalam situasi macam ni dan mesti ada passion. Dan lepas passion, kita perlu execute apa yang kita tahu. Yang ni lah kita boleh berjaya dalam bidang pertanian ni. Jangan putus asa.